Hey ladies, let me ask you some questions. Are you tired all the time no matter how much sleep you get or how much coffee you drink? Do you no longer enjoy the things you always used to enjoy and the hobbies and the things that make you happy? Do you wake up just to look forward to going to sleep again at night? Have you lost hope in life in general and pretty much lack energy to want to do anything? Have you been looking for that holy grail of energy and happiness? Some magic pill you can take to feel alive, grateful, and creative? Well, what if I told you that I've discovered that magic mixture, that revolutionary recipe of insights and actions, that captivating combination you've been looking for all along? Well, stay tuned as we discover the 13 S words that will majorly change your life. Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Lacey Lynn. Welcome back to the Lacey Lynn Life. I'm so glad you're here today. I've missed you. It's crazy. I haven't made a video in like over a month, I think. I was sick all during the holidays. I still made some videos and just pressed through, but I just needed a break. And plus, I've been working on for a couple weeks now, I guess, been working on this major project, which I'll come out with eventually at some point, and you'll get to know all about it, and I'll be making videos all about it too, so it's pretty exciting. So, Happy New Year, everybody. I can't believe it's already the new year. 2022 is just wild, isn't it? So everybody's talking about their New Year's resolutions, what they're going to start doing, what they're going to stop doing, all these ways to enhance and improve their life. Well, I've come up with this really exciting series, yeah, you heard me, series, on the 13 S words that will majorly change your life. Today, on the Lacey Lynn Life, we're going to go ahead and get started and kick off with number 1, sunshine. Well, sunshine is our very best way to get in what's known as our happy hormone, vitamin D. So when our body gets sunshine, our body naturally produces that vitamin D that we need for oh so many things. I have learned so much on my research. I have spent hours and hours researching this topic. And just in a few minutes, I'm just going to tell you everything that I've learned and soaked in. I've taken so many notes, taken so many screenshots, all this kind of stuff. And it's literally life-changing. And so I'm going to be sharing with you all that I've learned today in this video. Vitamin D is an essential hormone that's critical for our bone health and absorbing calcium and phosphorus and keeping our immune system going and really, releasing all those happy feelings, those happy hormones in our brain. And so today I'm going to be giving you a breakdown of the most amazing health benefits for our mind and our body that vitamin D is going to be giving us. And I'm going to be giving you signs and symptoms that you could be deficient in vitamin D. Okay, so here we go. 40% of Americans are deficient in vitamin D, and almost 1 billion individuals worldwide don't get near enough of this happy hormone nutrient. The most common deficiencies that we've seen, of course, throughout time, or that you've probably heard of, would be like rickets in children and then osteoporosis in older adults. For a more detailed list of some of the signs and symptoms that you could be deficient, we're going to just kind of list those one by one. Number 1, you're fatigued. You're literally tired all the time, no matter how much sleep you get, how much coffee or tea or Red Bull you drink, how many caffeine pills you take. Just that general sense of just exhaustion and fatigue and tiredness, that, a malaise feeling. Number 2, infection. You get sick with every whim of a virus that comes around. You're around anybody that's got a sniffle or a sneeze, you pick it up, and you stay sick for a longer period of time. Number 3, back pain and bone pain. Number 4, chronic or acute muscle pain. Number 5, you struggle with, being overweight. Number 6, cognitive disorders such as dementia, especially in older adults. Number 7, depression. Number 8, slow healing. It just takes you a lot longer to recover, especially after surgeries or injuries. Number 9, hair loss. Number 10, intestinal distress, like autoimmune diseases, like inflammatory diseases, Crohn's disease, any autoimmune disease that causes inflammation in your body, which actually I've suffered from that for a lot of years. You guys that have followed my story know that, which I can share more about that later. But I've suffered from endometriosis for years, and I've had surgery after surgery. And finally, I had my full hysterectomy back in March and was in recovery, for the next few months. So it's very interesting that I learned that about vitamin D deficiency, that it really does play a role with autoimmune diseases. Number 11, increased insulin resistance. Number 12, bone loss. Number 13, poor cardiovascular health. And number 14, some of your guys could be suffering from erectile dysfunction because of a deficiency in vitamin D. Who knew? Now we're going to talk about some of the main benefits of getting in that sunshine every day, and so thus helping your body to make that natural vitamin D that it needs. Number 1, energy. Energy is one of the main points. We get up, drinking that coffee, drinking that tea, those energy drinks, those energy pills. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm actually drinking some coffee now. So I'm back to coffee. It's like coffee, tea, nothing, coffee, tea, whatever. But so now I'm kind of doing like 1 to 2 cups of coffee in the morning, or some tea sometimes, but just kind of depends. So nothing wrong with that. Love it. Love coffee, love tea, all that. But yeah, but this is our natural energy that our body produces. So through sunshine is the number 1 way to get our vitamin D, which I mentioned earlier. Give me some magic combination, a recipe, or pill to take so I can actually have energy, you know. Number 2, reduce stress. Oh my goodness, we're all living in such stress, in work stress, in relational stress, pandemic stress, parenting stress, you know, financial stress, health stress, all kinds. Number 3, it improves our mood. Number 4, it literally helps to prevent and heal depression, anxiety, and mental health issues in general. It's incredible. For example, studies have shown that having adequate vitamin D in your system, especially through the sunshine or supplementation, and in your diet, of course, studies have shown that it helps to literally prevent, treat, and cure all sorts of mental struggles like I said, depression, anxiety, ADHD, acute schizophrenia, what else? All across the spectrum of mental health and illness. Number 5, it helps with weight loss and weight management. Number 6, it helps lower the risk of metabolic syndrome, which includes high blood pressure, excess body fat, and high blood sugar. Wow. Number 7, it strengthens the immune system. And this is a huge one for me, seeing though, like I said, I've struggled from an autoimmune disease. It really lowers our immune system. So my system has really been lowered so much, you know, all these years. If I do get sick, you know, I can seriously stay sick for weeks, months, even, when someone in my family could stay sick for like a few days, and that's the difference. So having enough vitamin D in your system can literally help to prevent all sorts of diseases, ailments, the common cold, even COVID. Number 8, it helps to maintain strong bones. So it helps to prevent fractures, so falls in older adults, and osteoporosis. Number 9, it can literally prevent cancer. Number 10, it can prevent heart disease. Number 11, it can lower blood pressure. Number 12, it can prevent and heal inflammation, which causes skin conditions, like I said earlier, all sorts of autoimmune diseases. And for those of you who don't know, an autoimmune disease, which is what I've suffered from for, you know, many years, it's when your body's immune system attacks your healthy cells. And some of the most common forms of autoimmune diseases that you've probably heard about, I didn't even know for years that endometriosis was considered an autoimmune disease. Some of the most common ones you've heard about might be rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, type 1 diabetes, MS, psoriasis, fibromyalgia, inflammatory bowel disease, Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, Addison's disease, Graves' disease, celiac disease, and more. Number 13, it promotes muscle growth. Number 14, it supports cell growth. Number 15, it helps to manage blood pH levels, which is very important in preventing all sorts of diseases. Number 16, it can literally give you a longer life. It's crazy, folks. Here are the ways that you can get more vitamin D in your life. Number 1, sunshine. This is what this whole thing is about. This is what I'm saying. It's the easiest way to get this happy hormone. As you can just see, that helps to do so much for our body, way more than I ever knew. I've learned so much, my mind is blown. It's literally blown in a great way. So the number 1 way to get more vitamin D is sunshine. And I'm gonna share with you, I'm gonna put up a picture now to show you what the recommendation is for people of light skin, brown skin, and darker skin, and getting their sunshine time in during the day. Okay, so here's the sun recommended time per day if you can, if not at least a few times a week for Caucasian people. So lighter skinned people are going to need, say, about 10 to 20 minutes of unprotected sometime during the day. So although of course we don't want to, be in the sun too long to get burned and then, be at risk for skin cancer, of course, 10 to 20 minutes or longer for Caucasian people, unprotected, so no sunscreen. And of course, it's always best as much of your skin as can soak in that vitamin D. So of course, in the summertime, a lot of times why we feel more elated and, our serotonin levels are higher and our mind is, perhaps less stressed and less depressed and these kind of things is because we're getting more sunshine out of the pool in our swimsuits. So, but during, the fall and winter times, and we have this wonderful naturopathic healthcare practitioner that my husband and I have been to in the past, Dr. Roy Morgan. Fabulous. He's in Jacksonville, Texas. I remember we went to him for some severe anxiety that we were dealing with and some panic attacks in my husband years ago, and for help on my autoimmune disease. And I remember him telling us even back then, get out in the sun, for anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes a day as you can, expose as much of your body as you can. So say in the fall and winter time, even if we're just able to get our face, our neck, our chest, our hands, our arms, So if you can make it out to your backyard, to your balcony, to your patio, to the park bench, to the park lawn, out on the grass, the tailgate of your truck, or if you're in like a high-rise apartment or something, out to the garage apartment on the concrete, just any place you can find where you can go and just expose some of your skin to that sun. So for us Caucasian people, 10 to 20 minutes a day, but like I said, really Dr. Morgan I think said anywhere from 15 to 30 would be great, for anyone really. For tan people it said like 30 to 40 minutes of unprotected sun time. And then for darker skinned people, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour of sunshine is fabulous, for them as well. And another thing is it just makes you feel better. I mean, what I've been doing, for a while now, so we live in apartments, at the time being with a balcony. And I've been going out to my balcony and just sitting there and just listening to my Bible, on my earphones or some music or whatever, while getting my sun and having some coffee or breakfast. You just feel so much better. Like there's a connection between the sun and serotonin in our system. It literally raises those levels of serotonin and just does wonders for our mood. Battling against anxiety and depression. On the days that I do get out in the sun, I literally can tell a huge difference. And when I can't make it out in the sun for a period of time, just to sit there and just to soak it in, definitely then the next thing I do, of course, is I take quite a few milligrams of my vitamin D supplement. You can buy vitamin D supplement at the store. There's different price range. It really, usually isn't too expensive. And different articles say, just a range of what we should take. I'll also put a picture of that up at the end. I've been starting off taking about 5,000 milligrams a day. Really, there's articles that say we need really more like 8 to 10,000 milligrams a day. So I'm just going to kind of start there and just kind of see and go on up. Of course, when we're out in the sun, like I said earlier, our body literally produces anywhere from 20,000 IUs to 50,000 IUs just being out in the sun, say like in a swimsuit for 30 minutes. And so that's why the sun is the most important way and the most magical and powerful way to get in our vitamin D, because our body literally soaks in that many IUs in that period of time. It's amazing. So the next best ways to get your vitamin D in, if you can't get out in the sun on a regular basis, which definitely try, like I said, it just makes you feel better, just elevate your mood. And just, get out there and take that walk, or like I said, just sit out on your backyard, your patio, park, whatever. So the other two ways is through supplementation, like I said, and then it's through your diet. And I'm going to list the different foods in our diet that have a lot more vitamin D for us. I'm going to read off a list of foods that are rich in vitamin D. So basically any oily fish. Cod liver oil is fabulous to take. Like I said, any oily fish like cod, mackerel, halibut, salmon, some mushrooms actually that have been exposed to UV light, maitake, portobello can also contribute. And of course, things like fortified milk, orange juice, and eggs have some, not as much as the fish or the cod liver oil or the fish oil supplements, things like this. Of course, like I said, as well before, vitamin D3 supplements. Make sure it's vitamin D3. Number one, sunshine, of course. Number 2, in your foods and your diet. Number 3, supplements. And number 4, you can buy these things called light boxes. Very interesting. Light box, sun therapy lamp, and I'll also post some pictures up for you to see, you know, some of those in different price ranges and things, and look at the reviews, of course, always. And of course, number 5, you know, the best I guess would be a combo of all. If you can't get that sunshine, just get like a little bit here and there of each of those and just make this a natural part of your diet. It will work wonders. It will change your life, change your mood, change your immune system. Get that serotonin and sunshine mixture going, and it blossoms into the happy hormone, vitamin D. Makes us happier. If you're not sure if you're deficient in vitamin D, there are actually some online tests that you can just take. You can purchase from this website. I'm going to put those pictures up too. And you can just purchase those tests, whether it's just for your vitamin D levels or for, you know, multiple vitamin levels in your body. So I'm going to put those up for you. Vitamin D has literally been compared to oxygen, as it's that vital for life. Well, hello, sunshine. I gotta say, hasn't this just been like revolutionary, so eye-opening? I hope you have just felt so like educated today, and just, you know, just feel so much hope in what the sunshine can do for us. I mean, God's gorgeous sunshine that He shines down on us so many days. We take it for granted. We don't get out in it near enough. Well, I hope you girls have had so much, and guys, have had so much fun today on the Lacey Lynn Life, learning about sunshine, vitamin D, our happy hormone, how vital it is for life, how fun it can be, how important it is, and how easy it is to get. So, as always, I love you guys, and I'm here to make your life a little easier, a little sweeter, and that's not just sugar, you know what I'm saying? And to make every day feel a little bit like a vacay. I'll see you next time. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you can know when each video comes out. I'm going to try to start being better about, like, I got to pick a day, and then I'm just going to be like, every whatever the video is going to be coming out. So I'm working on that, getting my schedule down, and this other major project that I'm doing on the side. So, and taking care of, you know, everything else. So I love you guys. I will see you next time on the Lacey Lynn Life.